Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So thumbnail देख के तो पता चल गया होगा कि आज हम रेड स्मोकी आइस करने वाले हैं। और ये ऐसे क्यों है क्या पता, छोड़ो, सेट भी नहीं हो रहे ठीक से। सो या आई हैव ऑल द प्रोडक्ट्स ऑफ योर, एक एक करके बता दूंगी क्या क्या यूज़ करना है, कैसे यूज़ करना है वो सब। एंड let's start. Yeah, so I have already prepped my skin. I have used a pore closing toner. It's a very must if you have open pores, like bade pores jinke hai, open pores jinke hai, so it's very must that you use a pore closing toner. It's must. As well as I have applied serum, moisturizer, primer, everything set. Now let's move on to the foundation. भूल गई थी ये बताना कि बिफोर अप्लाइंग फाउंडेशन you'll have to correct your face. I'm sorry. So yeah, before foundation corrector, and I'm going to use peach shade under my eyes, over the eyelid, over here, and over here. Wherever there's dark spots, yeah, dark patches, there all you'll have to use peach shade. I'm going to use this palette. यहाँ पे सब कुछ है मेरे, concealer भी है, bronzer भी है, corrector भी है. So this palette is all in one. So peach, I'm going to apply over here, over the eyelid. बहुत शोर है guys, please ignore it, please ignore it. Ignoring the background noises, we'll move on to the next eyelid. Under the eye, over here, है dark spots है वहाँ पे, and over here, यहाँ पे. That's all. Now let me just blend it. Then we'll move on to the foundation. For foundation, I'm going to use the same product as I used in the previous video. I think I'll tie my hair up after applying foundation before smudging it in. Done. इतना ही, ज़्यादा नहीं. Yeah, as I said, you can use a palette to mix and then apply. I am not using any palette. मैं बस ऐसे ही apply कर रही हूँ. So I'm gonna apply it anyway. यहाँ पे ज़रा, यहाँ पे, here, like whole face, neck, ears. Whole face, neck, ears is important. You'll have to match your face with ear and neck. With ears and neck. So please apply foundation even on your ears and neck. So छोड़ना नहीं चाहिए ears और neck को. You'll have to apply over here. It's a must step. A little bit over here, and a little bit on this ear. Now I'll just smudge it. I'm using a beauty blender. If you're comfortable with brush, you can use a brush too. But I'm using a damp beauty blender. So yeah, a damp beauty blender. I've set my mirror over here, so बार बार यहाँ पे देख रही हूँ मैं. And guys, if your foundation is lighter than the concealer, first use a foundation, then conceal it with the concealer. Because if you go ahead with a lighter concealer first and you conceal your black spots, dark spots, then after applying foundation on top of it, it'll become gray. It'll turn into ash color, which we don't want. अच्छे से blend करना है इसे. In makeup, the most important part is prepping your skin and blending. You need to blend it properly. People who have open pores need to blend it properly. It's a must. Or else it'll become patchy. Won't look good. Done. Now neck. Done with foundation. Now the next step is concealer. As my concealer is light, I use this shade, this one. It's a lighter shade, so it'll be going on top of foundation. If you use a darker concealer than your skin tone, then you first conceal it, conceal your dark patches, then apply foundation. It'll look good. But if you're using a lighter concealer like me, first corrector, then foundation, then concealer. डन और बस यहाँ पे डालना है नोज के ऊपर थोड़ा सा वेरी लिटिल प्रोडक्ट नॉट टू मच आई एम नॉट हाईलाइटिंग दिस पार्ट बिकॉज ऑलरेडी ये बड़ा है it become more big. So yeah, this is how I've highlighted on top of the eye, under the eye, nose bridge. यहाँ पे ज़्यादा highlight नहीं किया यहाँ पे बस bronzer लगाया over here a bit and over here is the bronzer. Very important to contour your nose, very 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 important ताकि वो पतला सा दिखे. So this is how I contour my nose. Now let's blend it. So I'm gonna go ahead and damp the beauty blender. Again, use a damp beauty blender. It blends perfectly and smooth रहता है blending. It gives a smooth effect, smooth finishing. I'm blending bronzer first, all the bronzers. So हमारा face contouring तो हो जाएगा. Upward direction. Please, it should be upward direction. Upward direction again. On this side, upward direction. Over here also I've applied some bronzer because I have a very big forehead. हाईवे बना के रख दे यहाँ पे. ठीक है. I have given contours of, I mean bronzer over here ताकि थोड़ा सा तो शेप दिखे, थोड़ा सा एक दूसरा. And I'm blending it inside, मतलब face के ऊपर नहीं आ रही हूँ मैं. Now nose. Be very careful by blending your nose. Be very careful. ऐसे यहाँ पे just a bit more and done. Now let's blend the concealer. So I'm blending the concealer now. I again wet my beauty blender, made it damp. यहाँ पे ना शैडो बहुत दिख रहा है, लाइटिंग ठीक नहीं है यहाँ पे. नोज बाद में कर लेंगे, पहले ये चिन कर लेते हैं. Now the nose, hard part, not that hard part. अगर we get a hang of it, ना, it's very easy. That's it, ज़्यादा भी नहीं. Okay, done with corrector, foundation, concealer, bronzer, done. So if you want your makeup to last long, so next step will be using a setting spray. Let me just spray it and come. And after spraying it, you'll have to wait for 5 minutes, then move on to the next step. So I'll do all those things and come. So yeah, once everything is set, next step, eyebrows. Enhance your eyebrows first. That is, spool it. Enhancing is just spooling it. And once you've done that, whichever shape you want, you can give. So entire process of eyebrow enhancing, it's a must for me. कुछ है ही नहीं यहाँ पे. So I'll just do this eyebrow और ये eyebrow. Exactly same you'll have to do. I'm not using any soap bar or something, gel or something. While spooling it, I've directly started powdering it. This is a powder form. The agenda of filling this part, this portion first, this middle portion of the eyebrow first, is to give a nice ombre effect. The beginning will be lighter, then gradually it becomes darker. And once you're done with filling the eyebrow, just spoolie it. It'll give a natural brow effect. Exactly same on this. So yeah, this is how it looks. So let's move on to the next step, that is eyeshadow. I'm gonna use the same brush, small rounded brush, रेगा का एक ही brush यूज़ करती हूँ मैं, उसी से काम चला लेती हूँ. I'm gonna go ahead and first draw the shape, the desired shape I want for the smoky eye. Then I'll just fill in accordingly. So I'm using a darker shade, darker red, moreover like maroon, this one. This is Nika के Poison Apple palette. यहाँ पे उल्टा दिखता रहेगा. It's Nika के Poison Apple palette. So just give the desired shape you want. This is the shape that I want and just blend it inside. Just blend it inside. Just keep it in the corner because over here we'll apply some lighter shade. That's it. Now moving on to the next shade. I'm going to go ahead and apply this crimson. It has a bit of shimmer in it. But we're going to apply it anyway. We're going to play with glitters as well in Smoky Eye. Just beside this color. Just beside the maroon that we had applied. Yes. A bit more. See, as you can see, I have left some gap in the inner corner of the upper eyelid. So over there, I'll be giving some other shade. Glitter, obviously. Little bit, I'm gonna blend it in the maroon. Yeah, done. Now moving on to the next shade, which is this one. Little bit copper with bit of red. I don't know exactly what this is called, which shade this is, but I'm gonna call it as copper with red in the inner corner. That's it. Done. That's it. That's it. So let's move on to the lower lid. And one more thing, if you're not able to draw this shade, you can always use a sellotape. You just have to stick it over here and then you'll get the desired wing shape. Now for the inner corner, I'm going to use this gold shimmer. Then later on, I'll be moving on to the lower shade, lower eyelid. For lower eyelid, I'll be using a different palette. Please ignore the background noises. Sorry. A bit more. It's not even visible. I don't know why. Yeah, now let's move on to the lower lid. For lower lid, I'll be using this palette. This is Maybelline's 24 karat nudes. Ulta dikhta rahega, but it's 24 karat nudes. And this is the shade which I'll be using. A light gold, champagne color. छोटू सा ब्रश है, इसी में आया था, उसी में काम चला रही हूँ. I'm gonna go dramatic. Yes. Dramatic red smoky eye. Just extend it. And over here in this corner, I'll be using a darker shade, a bronze. Just in the corner. And just blend it in. Done. That's all. The same steps for the next step. Both the eye makeup is done. I mean, applying the eyeshadow is done. Now the next step is lining it. I'm gonna go ahead and use sugar, this one, and give a nice wing. लास्ट मेकअप नहीं बताया था मैंने कैसे विंग डालती हूँ मैं. ये मेकअप मैं करती हूँ. I'll show this eye because ये नज़दीक है. Because for this eye, I won't be able to see properly. So I always start from the outer corner, then I go ahead and complete with the inner corner. So first I start with outer corner. एक diagonal सी line बना दिया. Again start from the outer part. And that's it. This is the outline of wing. Now you'll have to go ahead and fill it in. I'm just filling this part first, the outer corner first. See? A perfect wing, I'll say. Now go ahead and line the inner corner. And just drag your line and join it with the wing. That's all. Same goes for the other eye. This is how it looks after applying the eyeliner. So yeah, I went ahead and applied mascara. I didn't have false lashes, so I didn't apply that. It's there in my hometown. So I'll buy and then apply. So yeah, let's move on to the next step. Next step is baking the face. I've used a translucent powder over here. So give it some time. Like I give it like 5 minutes. That's it, not more than that. Then just dust it off. Done. Now moving on to the next step, blush. For blush, I'm going to use this again. This is Milani's blush, baked blush, Carolina shade. Ooh, look at this, so cute. Mini blush brush. So let me go ahead and take in Dirty Mind. About this much. Just over here. Apply it, then just blend it in. Same over here. Done. This has a nice shimmer to it. I don't know whether you can see the camera, but yeah, it has a very nice shimmer to it. Now time for highlight. That's it. I haven't highlighted my cupid's bow this time, but if you want, you can do. It's up to you only. You're blending in. The highlighter is important. Highlighter should be properly blended. For lips, I'm using 3 shades. Probably I'm not satisfied with 1 shade. That's why even in the last video I used 2 shades. Now 3. Wow. So this is Shame Bar. This is in color. I bought it a few years ago. We use Career. So this is in color. And this is L'Oreal again. So first I'll go ahead and use in color. I'm not going to line my lip. Directly going to apply the lipstick. First define your cupid's bow. It's important. And this is how I define. One cross in the center. And then just go along your lip line. Yes. Perfect. Not bragging, but yeah, it's perfect. Now for the lower lip, over here, just join these 2 sides. Great. I've lined my lips without using a lip liner. I'm gonna go ahead and fill it in. I'm done filling it in. As it is, it looks good, but we're gonna go 1 step ahead, 2 steps ahead, and use 2 more shades. The next comes is Shimmer. Sheen bar. Sheen bar is a bit dried. But anyways, we're going to use it. Just in the center. Just to give it nice. Oh, see? Over here, only in the center. Now we're gonna go ahead and use L'Oreal. L'Oreal just little bit. I don't want to ruin this shade. Just little, that's it. Only in the center. That's it for today's video, guys. I hope you all learned something out of it. It was informative for you. I really hope that it was. I'm loving this look. I really love this look. Obsessed. Thank you so much for staying tuned till the end. I hope you all like the video. I hope you like the makeup. And share my video as much as you can. Like. Show me lots of love by hitting likes. And please support my channel. See you all in the next video, guys. Bye.